Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my study notes. In this video, I am going to discuss with you about functions of circulatory system. But before discussing functions of circulatory system, let me ask you a question. What will happen if there are no roads or railways in any town or cities? The town or city will be disconnected. It will not be able to progress. The soldiers or the defense people will not be able to reach that place if there is any problem. Nutrients, milk, fruits, vegetables will not be able to reach to that place properly. So that area will stagnate or it will not be a progressive area. People will not like to live there. So that's the same role of the circulatory system here. So now I'm going to discuss with you about the circulatory system. So functions of circulatory system. First function is to transport oxygen and nutrients to every cell. So uh, the blood is consisting of RBC, blood consists of RBC, WBC and platelets. So this and the fluid part of the blood is plasma. So we can say that this blood, wherever it goes, it takes oxygen along with it because the oxygen is carried by RBC. Then, next, let us find out the second function of blood, that is transport metabolic waste to excretory organs. Now, whatever of our body, all these cells they always generate some or the other waste. This waste goes to bloodstream and it is circulating in the bloodstream. So this blood goes to kidney and urea is removed from it. Whatever carbon dioxide is produced as a result of respiration goes to lungs and it is thrown out of body. And extra salts are going to the sweat, going out of the skin through sweat. So this is the second function of blood, that is transport of metabolic waste. Third function of blood is to transport hormones from glands to the target organ. So now our we in our body we have the glands or the uh, organs which produce hormones and hormones. These hormones have to be circulated in the whole body. If not, then our body's metabolism will not occur properly. For example, growth hormone has to act on entire body, all the bones, all the muscles, everywhere this has to act, this growth hormone. So if growth hormone is produced by the pituitary gland, blood takes it to each and every cell and increase the length of our bones, muscles, tissues, our bone size increase, everything. You would have observed that a small baby uh, gradually grows up into an adult. So that's the result of this growth hormone. The next is fourth, that is maintaining constant body temperature. This is very important because we are a homeothermic animal or we are warm blooded organisms. We maintain our body temperature to a certain degree, that is 98-degree Fahrenheit. So blood helps in maintaining this body temperature constantly. The next and the fifth function of blood is maintain salt and water balance in the body. So salt and water is extremely important because salt maintains the pH balance as well as the osmotic balance of our body. And water is also important because water is a universal solvent. All the nutrients they dissolve in water. So if in our body there is salt and water imbalance, the person may faint and become unconscious. Mostly in summer season where there is 40-45 degrees Celsius, we see people because of dehydration, they become unconscious. Why? Because the salt and water balance in their body is disturbed. Another example of this is if a person has diarrhea, lot of salt and water is released out of body, then the person is given ORS, that is oral rehydration solution, to maintain salt and water in the body. So, blood is doing a vital role in maintaining salt and water balance. Then, our blood also has the WBCs. WBCs are the fighting or the soldiers of our body. They kill all the germs, bacteria, virus which enters. So, our blood is functioning like a soldier also. It kills all the viruses and bacteria. The next is the seventh and the most important function is of blood loss or preventing blood loss by blood clotting. In our blood, we have the three cells RBC, WBC, and platelets. So, platelets do this function of blood clotting. They create a fine network like structure wherever there is a cut or the skin has been little bit removed from any part or there is a cut in any part, then this platelets will fill up that gap and it will not allow the blood loss, further blood loss. So here this transport of RBC oxygen is done by WBC RBC. RBC does this function. Then WBC is the fighting, and this platelets. And the rest of the functions of the blood, they are carried out by the liquid part of the blood, that is to dissolve the nutrient, to dissolve the excretory waste material, to dissolve hormones, maintain body temperature, maintain salt and water balance. The rest remaining of the functions is carried out by the liquid part of the blood, that is plasma, and the solid part, the cells part, that is the RBC, WBC, and platelets. They have very specialized function of transporting oxygen, fighting germs, and preventing blood loss. So I hope in detail I have explained you all the major functions of the blood, and I hope this topic it will be very clear to you to answer any of the questions. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section below and for further clarification. Thank you and thanks for watching.